And get a couple of big, nice circles. Get the blood flowing a little bit. Two more of those. And then I was using my Spider-Man ball, but we won't use it right now, to do around the world. Just kind of helps get those hips loosened up. We'll just go a couple times each direction. And then switch. Hopefully gonna get you nice and loosened up. One more. All right. And then I'm gonna keep my feet facing forward. And I like to grab something just because it's kind of fun. So I'm grabbing my Spider-Man ball here. And I'm gonna reach and just kind of sit back into one hip at a time. When you do that, you want to really kind of sink into your glute and kind of push through your heel. You should feel just a little stretch on the inside of that inner thigh as we reach forward. We'll just do a couple more of those to each side. Oh, hopefully that feels good as we reach. All right. Now we're just going to try to open up your hip flexors a little bit. They tend to get so tight when you sit all day. So I like to use the chair just a little bit for balance, or the wall, or whatever. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to come back, and you don't have to go back real far. You should feel a big stretch in that hip flexor right there. But then I'm going to grab my outside knee and pull on it just a little bit, and then stand up and hug that knee. Let's do a couple more of those. Back, squeeze that glute, pull on the outside knee. You should feel a good rotation in your upper spine. Come on up and grab the knee. And let's just do one more of those on each side. Squeeze the glute of the leg that's back, grab that outside knee, and come up nice and tall. And let's go on the other side. Okay, so same thing. We're gonna come back, squeeze the glute of the leg that's back, pull on that outside knee. And again, that should give you a little bit of rotation in your upper back and a stretch on the side. And then come up, pull it up, down, rotate, and up. And one more of those. Back, hold on to your outer knee. Little pull and squeeze the butt cheek of the leg that's back. All right. And come on up. We're going to do some hamstring scoops. One leg will be kind of soft. Other leg should be relatively straight in front of you. And reach up. You should feel a nice little stretch in the back of your hamstring. And let's just do two more of those. Okay, and other side. So again, your knee is just soft here. Scoop. Come on up. As you scoop, you want your thumbs to really be pulling towards the wall behind you, pulling on those shoulder blades. All right, let's do two more on this side. And last one. Nice. All right. Now I'm going to get again in a nice wide position. And what I want you to do is we're going to take your hands to one side and then rotate the other way. Take them to one side, rotate. Again, trying to really open up the hips a little bit after sitting for so much during the day. Let's just do a couple more in that direction. Oh, doesn't it feel good? I think it feels good. All right, come to center. And then we're going to go to the other side. Big reach, crossing your body, letting that hip just open up a little bit. Reach it. Nice. Actually, I can't see you guys, so hopefully it's nice, but I can't see. All right, now I'm going to come back to center. And what I want you to do here is we're going to squat down a little bit and pull your shoulder blades back. Really squeeze them. Just kind of hold that position for a second. And then bring your arms straight down, push them out, push your knees out with your forearms. Okay, and then keep pushing your knees with your forearms. Stand up nice and slow. We'll feel another stretch in the hamstring. Come on up. Let's do that one more time. Squat down. Hold that position just for a second, squeezing those shoulder blades. Bring your arms straight down. Push against the inside of your knees. You should get a little stretch in the inner thigh there. And then stand up nice and slow. And roll it all the way up. All right. Take your hands, put them behind your head. I want you to squeeze your shoulder blades back. Like if you were doing a chicken, you're as far back as you can be. And you want to squeeze those shoulder blades. And then once again, we're just going to squat down a little bit, keeping those shoulder blades nice and active. And just take some lateral steps. Really helps to keep things nice and activated. Those muscles tend to kind of get really tense after being at the computer all day. Just do a couple more of those. All right. Now, if you have your chair, hopefully your chair doesn't have wheels. If your chair does have wheels, please push it against the wall so that you don't roll away on me. And I'd like to have you come on your chair in a plank position. If that doesn't feel good on your wrist, just go on the edge of the chair so that your wrists are in nice alignment with your hands. And you're going to support yourself and then come out to the side. And all we're doing here, once again, is trying to open up your hips just a little bit more. Yeah, I call this a Spider-Man. That's not why I have the Spider-Man ball, but kind of fun. Go side to side. And as we're going side to side, I want you to squeeze the glute of the leg that's straight in the back. You should feel a pretty good stretch there. And let's do a couple more of those. And then we're going to get to the really good stuff. Wherever your hands are comfortable on your chair, it's mostly steadying you. I don't want you to put too much pressure on your wrists because that's not fun. All right, last one. And now, if you are able to lie on the floor, this one is delightful. This mat I have here is actually just a kitchen mat, but it's great. It's one of those anti-stress mats. So I'm gonna get on my side, and I am taking the ball, but you can use a towel, you can use a pillow, you can use your cat. I'm kidding, don't use your cat. You can use anything you want. Push your knee down into whatever you have. Put your hands together, and we're gonna rotate just at your upper spine. This really helps to increase mobility throughout the upper back, which tends to be a problem area for a lot of people. If you can push your knee down into whatever you have, even if it's a rolled up t-shirt, doesn't matter. It'll help to make sure that your hips stay in alignment, and you'll get more out of it. You'll get more thoracic spine rotation at the top. And because these are so delicious, we're gonna do like 5 more before we flip over. Hopefully you're a little warmer and it feels good. 3 more and then I'll flip. And the idea is the more you rotate, you guys can see I got a little work to do myself. I'm working on it. But the more you rotate, hopefully you'll feel, if you can't get to the floor yet on the other side, that you'll be able to. Having something under your knee, I think, is really key to keep your hips from rocking. Okay, I'm just gonna flip over. Gotta do the other side. Once again, push it, whatever you got, push it down and reach back. Whoa, it feels so nice. Just let that arm relax back, let gravity take it. Your head can follow your hands. The only thing that has to stay steady are your hips and your lower back. Whoa. One side is definitely tighter than the other. Okay, I'm going to try to do 5 more of those. All right. 3. Oh, and just kind of reach a little bit more each time. 4. And last one. I love that. Isn't that awesome? All right, since I am already on the floor, I'm just gonna come on my back. And we're gonna do a little contract and relax, but I want you to come up into a glute bridge. Let's work those muscles that you've been sitting on all day. So pushing through your heels, hands on the floor, and you're just gonna push down into the floor, squeeze your shoulder blade muscles, keep breathing, contract, contract, full, relax, let your butt come down, let your arms kind of flop out to the side. Take a nice big deep breath. All right, let's go back up into that bridge. This time, pushing into the floor, squeezing your glutes, pushing your shoulder blades back. Keep pushing, keep breathing. And relax, let it go. Just let your arms kind of rock out to the side. That should feel very relaxing. Then you can just reach up over your head and feel a nice stretch throughout your back. Let's do one more really good one or two. You can actually go ahead and bring your knees to your chest. If that feels good for you, you can rock back and forth a little bit. Okay, and then rock yourself up. All right, I'm just gonna do a couple more because I know we're very close to 2:45 here. So this is gonna be just an opposite arm and leg reach. Just trying to activate some of those muscles on the back side of your body a little bit. And then we're gonna do a wonderful stretch to finish it off. Just a couple reaches, really squeeze the glute when you lift your leg and reach. All right, last one. And then if you want to bring your knees as wide as you're comfortable and your feet together, you can sit back as much or as little as you're comfortable and just reach out, kind of walking your fingers on the floor, pulling as much as you're comfortable. You should feel a really nice stretch throughout your lower back. You can drop your head. And then if you can, kind of sink your elbows into the floor. And as you pull back and sit back into your feet a little bit more, you should feel a really good stretch in your lats. So right through here. And then I know I said last one, but you know what? I'm gonna sit on my chair just really quick. I can't neglect your neck. I love this one. Holding onto the side of your chair, just kind of let gravity pull your head this way. Feeling a nice stretch throughout here. You can let your head go gently forward and back to your comfort level. And then we'll do the other side. All right, hold on to the bottom of that chair and just gently move your head forward and back. Hopefully you're trying some of those other little tips during your own break time. They're great. I had never tried the box breathing before, but wow, it's amazing. So I will be posting these on my YouTube channel, which is on all the GroupX calendars, if you want to try them again on a break. So it is 2:45. I won't keep you. Have a great rest of your day and an amazing weekend. Thank you for joining in.